every day if I can. And if you see me looking across different directions, it's because I'm actually going live here on different platforms. And so I'm live right here on YouTube. Over here, I'm live on Facebook. And then right over here, oop, I didn't even start it yet. Right over here on this side, I'm trying to go live on Instagram if I could get it to work. And the camera, there we go. So I'm going to be going across different platforms here. The reason why I'm doing this is because, as you guys know, we're kind of in a lockdown mode right now. And I just want to try to connect with as many people as I can, not only my church members. If you guys don't know, I'm a pastor at a church. So I'm doing this for my church members, but I'm also doing this for anyone who might just need some pastoral care right now. And for anyone of those out there who need some prayer or you just want to ask some questions. And so it's 11:50. Some of you guys might still be at church. Maybe you guys are at work. I'm sorry, did I say church? Dude, look at me. I think that everyone works at the church. No, what I meant to say was some of you guys might be at work, or some of you guys are at home with the kids. If you guys hear kids in the background, you're not going crazy. They're my kids. My kids are at home right now because school is closed. And so this is the real thing. I'm not going to tell them to go to another room because they're here. And this is what real life is all about. So my kids are here. We're doing their homework with them and things like that. We picked up the packets. So some of you guys might be in that same situation. And so again, if you're joining me live, I'm going to try to do this digital church, this digital pastoral care thing. And I'm going to try to do this every day, maybe even multiple times during the day, because some of you guys are at work, you don't get home. And basically, this is an opportunity, whether you're on Instagram over here, on YouTube, or on my Facebook, this is an opportunity for you guys to ask questions. I'm going to say right now, I don't know all the answers, especially when it comes to the actual virus itself. But maybe some of you guys want to ask questions about the Bible and what's going on. And again, I am not the Bible answer man. I don't have all the answers when it comes to why God does what he does. Isn't that what everyone's asking? Why is God doing this? But maybe some of you guys are not in contact with your own pastor. Maybe some of you watching don't even have a pastor because you're not a Christian. And if that's you, I'm glad you're watching this. So I'm letting you know, that's right, hip hop pastor, that's me. I'm responding to my IG right now. But Sam, it's good seeing you. I hope you're safe, man. I want to let you know that I am a pastor and I am here to pray for you or answer questions. This is an opportunity for you to maybe get to know a pastor for the first time. And so we're going to be trying to do this. I'm going to try to do this every day. And I'm going to try to answer any questions. And of course, I'm going to try to encourage you all. So let's start with that. Let's start with some encouragement. And today and maybe tomorrow or however long I want, because this is my show, I'm going to be camping out in the parable of the Good Samaritan. And if you're not a Christian, this is a story. It comes out of the Gospel of Luke from the Bible. It's in Luke chapter 10, verse 25 through 37. And I'm going to be camping out here for a while. I think the parable of the Good Samaritan, the story about the Good Samaritan, is a great Bible passage to be thinking about, to be reading about, and I think it applies to what's going on right now. No, the parable of the Good Samaritan is not about some world disaster that's about to kill all of humankind. I'm not saying that that's what this virus is going to do. This story is not even about some epidemic. This is a story about 4 different characters, and you probably wouldn't think some of these characters in the story would react and behave the way that they do. If you're not familiar with the story, it's a story that Jesus is teaching, and he's teaching a story about a guy who gets robbed, who gets beaten up. He's basically left for dead. And there's 3 different characters in the story, and the first 2 characters don't quite respond the way that you would think they would respond. Now, I don't want to go to the whole story because, again, I want to camp out here for a long time. But I do want to talk about just for today, to encourage you all. Remember, this is a place where I could be praying for you, I could be answering any questions for you, or a place where we could just be praying together. And if you guys watch till the end, I'm going to give you my phone number. You guys can text me or call me if you just need someone to talk to, or if you need some prayer. I'm going to give you my phone number if you stay till the end. All right. But I want to focus here at the end of the story. And at the end of the story, there's a character, the last character, the Samaritan, who actually helps this guy who gets beat up. He gets left for dead. And the Samaritan is the character that no one expected to behave in the way that this person behaved. No one expected the Samaritan to help this person out. And the reason why is because Jesus is teaching the story to an ethnicity, a culture that did not like the Samaritans. Back then, first century Jews, they actually hated Samaritans. Samaritans and first century Jews, they did not like each other. They had bad blood. And I don't want to get into all the background behind that, but they had bad blood. So Jesus purposely uses the Samaritan to show that this is the guy that helped him. But let me show you at the end what happens here, because Jesus ends in verse 36. Which of these three do you think proved to be a neighbor to the man who fell among the robbers? Verse 37, he said, the one who showed him mercy. And Jesus said to him, you go and do likewise. You go and do likewise. My friend my friend Jay is on IG. I miss you, man. I hope you're doing well with Truth North Church. You don't believe me? It's okay. You don't have to believe me. Again, if you're joining me, I'm on YouTube here, I'm on Instagram here, and Facebook here. But what I wanted to encourage you all with, and I think this is very, very important, is if you're a Christian, if you're a follower of Christ, if you're a disciple of Christ, if you are someone who loves Jesus and believes in the real gospel message, this is a time right now where our gospel message, our love for Christ, really needs to shine to the world. We have to prove ourselves to the world that we are unlike the world. Romans 12:2, do not conform to the patterns of the world. But we also have to show them that we truly are followers of Jesus. And there's one point of application I want to share with you all right now. And I really hope this is something that you can practice. And if you're a pastor watching this, or if you're a church leader, if you're a Christian watching this and you're part of a small group, please share this with your small group. Please share this with your friends. And a point of application is this is a time where we have to practice generosity. DJ, I know you're watching over here on Facebook. And if you guys don't know my friend DJ Schwang, you need to connect with him. But DJ is a man who's really trying to teach about generosity. And so I hope you can appreciate what I'm saying here, DJ. But this is a time where, as followers of Christ, we need to practice generosity because of what's happening. I think there's a lot of ridiculous things going on right now. You guys see it in the news, you guys see it in the articles, and I'm sure all of you have experienced this the last time. Maybe you went today to Target or Walmart or to an Albertsons. I mean, we're seeing shelves that are just empty. There's too many people going into panic mode right now. Now, I'm not talking about those of you who bought some stuff because you're trying to prepare for maybe what might be coming with grocery stores closing down. I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay. No. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm not talking about that at all. What's up, Sarah? I want to say hi to Sarah. What I'm talking about is those people who are buying 20 packs of toilet paper from Costco. There's 36 rolls in every pack. That's 20 times 36, which equals a lot of toilet paper. I'm talking about those people who have so much toilet paper you could TP the White House 5 times. I'm talking about those people who are buying out all the wipes so that you can wipe down your car 100 times. Yo, you guys, if you're a follower of Christ and you're a Christian and you're one of those people, I want to please beg of you, show love to people by being generous. This is a time to be generous. And I want to also encourage those of you who are watching, for those of you who are doing financially better than other people, I don't want to use the word rich because that word rich is so, uh, everyone defines it differently. But if you are a Christian and you are doing financially a little bit better than some others, this is a place where you can practice generosity. People right now, they need help. They need help. An easy example are the elders, those who weren't um, um, who weren't there at the market like a lot of the young folks to stock up on toilet paper. I mean, we're talking about grandmas and grandpas that literally need toilet paper. They're not even trying to stock up. They literally have no toilet paper to wipe their butt. Please, I'm asking you, if that's you, if you are a Christian and you're doing financially a little bit better than others, I'm asking you from the parable of the Good Samaritan, an application from that parable is let us show love to people by being generous. People need help. And I hope that the church can rise up right now. I hope that the Christian can rise up right now. I hope that the disciple of Christ, I hope that the follower of Christ can rise up right now and prove to the world, even though you don't have to do this, even though there's no a verse in here that says give toilet paper to your neighbor, even though even you yourself, you're a little bit scared. Hey, I'm a little bit scared. I want to ask you, can you be generous? Can you share? Because there are people who are in need. Sarah saying here on my Facebook Live, there are stores that are open for the elderly. I know, Sarah, and I'm happy they're doing that. I don't know if you guys know, but there are some markets that are opening up the stores for like 1 hour just for the elderly. And I hope every Target, every Walmart, every Vons, every Ralph's, I hope they all do that. I hope they all follow suit. I hope all these markets are putting quotas on how much toilet paper you can actually buy, things like that. And I'm glad they're doing that. But I'm talking to the Christian. I'm talking to the disciple of Christ. I think this is a time where we got to be generous. I think this is a time where we got to share. And please do not act like the rest of the world where it's looking very selfish right now. It's looking very selfish. Um, don't be like that guy from Tennessee who has 17,000 bottles of hand sanitizer in his garage. Uh, please don't be selfish. This is actually a time where we should not be selfish, especially as a Christian. So show love to others, guys. Show love to others by being generous, by sharing. This is very important. Uh, I hope that you guys can share this with your small groups, with your churches. I think this is a time where the church needs to show the world that we are going to be generous. I'm a pastor at Saddleback Church, and this is an idea for those who are at church or go to church or attend church. Something that we're doing right now, literally, there are people at my church. I know I'm not there, I'm at home, but there are people at my church literally right now putting together packages um, of food and things like that. And we are actually going to drive to elderly homes and drop off packages. We have something called a food pantry. I know not every church has this, but we are blessed to have something called a food pantry where once a week you can come and get free groceries. It's all donations, and we have a small little tiny market in our church, and you can pick up free groceries. You get like 7 bags, and of course there's limitations so that not everyone comes in and just takes all the food. But because we can't do that, we are actually, again, for those who are arriving for when our food pantry usually opens, we're putting together food for them so that we can walk out and just give it to them in their car because we don't want a crowd forming inside our church. And so there's an idea for you guys. I know not all of your churches have a food pantry or things like that, but maybe this is something that you guys can do as a pastor, as a leader. Get your church together and maybe put together some of these packages. And if you guys are blessed to have the supplies like toilet paper and disinfectant wipes and even medicine, I don't know what your Target looks like, but my Target, you can't find medicine. It's gone. Everything is gone. Maybe you guys could put together some of those packages and in your city, literally drive to elderly homes, retirement homes, things like that, and deliver these packages and say it's from Saddleback Church or from True North Church or from Living Hope Community Church or from Living Way. I'm just the Well Community Church. I'm calling out all these churches because I see who's following and watching me right now. Maybe that's something you guys can do. It's just one idea. It's not the only idea. I'm not even saying it's the best idea, but here are some things that the church can do. Let me encourage some of you guys who are watching right now. For those of you who are a little bit scared, for those of you who really don't know what's going on, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. There's a lot of theories. There's a lot of predictions. Right now, if the United States follows the same trajectory as Italy or South Korea, yeah, maybe this lockdown can last a little bit longer. So, what does that mean for you and I? Well, obviously, the basics: stay safe, stay healthy. If you got young kids, I got young kids. I have a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and I had a newborn on Christmas Day. She's like 2 months old right now. Stay safe, guys. For me, I played safe. I wouldn't risk going out to restaurants, things like that. But something that needs to be happening. And again, I'm talking to you, the Christian. This is not just for pastors or for leaders, whatever that means, but I'm talking to you, the Christian. Something that has to be happening is just because you can't be together in a large gathering church service on a Saturday or Sunday, something that needs to be happening is you as the Christian, please communicate with your church members, communicate with your small group, communicate with people at your church, your friends, whether it's a phone call, whether it's through social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on IG. You guys know there's Twitter, there's Snap, TikTok, there's a new one called Byte. There's so many different platforms, and maybe you're on them. Communicate with your church members, because as we are in isolation, people, they need to hear a voice. They need some encouragement. They need some love. They need a phone call. And we want this community to continue to be together, not physically, but digitally, right? Digitally. And some of you guys watching, okay, like you, David Yee, you guys are young. You guys are younger than me. You guys are very hip into all of this tech. You guys probably have accounts on every platform, right? Snap, TikTok, Byte, Twitter, IG, Facebook, all right? Maybe some of you guys are still using Zynga. I don't know. But use these platforms to encourage people. Use these platforms to even share what I'm sharing. Let's be generous. Let's show love to people. Stop hoarding supplies. But especially in your churches, if you guys go to church, if you guys are a Christian, this is one of the best examples of where we want to reiterate church is not a building, okay? Church is not a building. Church is not your main sanctuary where it fits like 1,000 people. Church is not the school that you rent out and have church service. No. Church was never a building. The church is the people. The body of Christ is not brick and cement. The body of Christ is people. And just because you can't be inside a building does not make the church die, nor does it mean that the church cannot continue and be the church. So what I'm encouraging you all to do is be the church, be the body of Christ. Communicate with your church members, your small groups, your friends. Use this as an opportunity to evangelize. Man, people need answers. And I hope you can comfort them with the gospel and with Jesus. And if you don't know how to do that, talk to your pastor or ask me a question here and I'll start a chat with you, or call me. I'm going to give you my phone number at the end of this. Call me and I will help you. But if you know someone who needs some pastoral care, maybe some of your churches don't have the capability to do what I'm doing right now. Maybe some of your church pastors have no idea what live video on Instagram is. If that's you, hey, I am here to pray with people. I am here to answer questions. I am here as a pastor to serve the body. Am I a pastor at my own church? Yes. Does that mean that I'm not going to serve others? Of course not. I'm a servant of the Lord. I'll serve anybody who needs some help. Um, I'll evangelize to anyone. Just give me a sinner. That's all I need. Give me a sinner, and I'll evangelize to them. But I'm here to help. If some of your churches just want to learn how to do this, let me know. I'm actually creating a video tutorial on different platforms like Zoom and Skype and things like that. That's very easy to set up. If you've never done that before, I'm making a video and I'll put that on my YouTube channel. If you guys don't know, I have a YouTube channel. It's called PJS. You could go to www.youtube.com/PJS Center. That's my channel. I'm going to put that video on my channel as soon as I'm done editing it. But it'll be a tutorial on how to utilize some of these video conferencing that you guys all should be using with your church members. But I want to encourage you, please meet with your church members, meet with your friends. Some people are scared. They need to hear a voice. They need some prayer. And just because your building is closed, just because you can't meet for the weekend service, hey, the church is still alive. The church is strong. And we should be the church. And we are the church. We are the body of Christ. This is exactly what we should be doing and what we can still be doing, even without a building. And so, again, you guys, I'm going to try to do this every single day. I'll try to do it during the midday. And if this was helpful for you, give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. But maybe you guys know others that this might be helpful for. Let them know. I'm going to try to do this every day. And again, if you guys ask questions on my Instagram or here on YouTube, on Facebook, I'll try to answer those questions for you. Maybe I'll answer them tomorrow. But I'm going to give you my phone number. Are you guys ready? This is real. All right. I'm not lying right now. I'm going to give you my phone number. If you guys want to connect, if you guys just need some, what's it called? And need some prayer, or maybe you're really scared. This is my phone number. All right. It's my business line. Okay. It's 213-282-7121. All right. I'm going to say that again. 213-282-7121. That's my business phone number. You can text me there. You can call me. If I don't pick up, then text me. If you need some prayer, I could record a prayer for you and send it to you. I'm doing that a lot on my Instagram page. All right. But that's a way to connect. Because I know some of you guys just need to talk to someone. Maybe you need a pastor. For those from my church that are watching right now, please call me. I would love to call you. I will be your personal pastor. For those of you who don't go to my church, hey, I'm a digital pastor, and I will connect with you. And so, again, 213-282-7121. That's my business line. You could text me there. Call me. If I don't pick up, just leave me a text and I'll get back to you. But this is a way for me to reach out to you, serve my church, and even serve my community. Ira Hall, I see you, man. I hope you're doing awesome things. Anyone who's watching from the East Coast right now, connect with Ira Hall. He's my man. He's a pastor out there, and he's doing some awesome stuff. Ira, I hope you're connecting with your church. I love you, man. Thanks for watching. Lawrence, I see you. I got your email, man. I'm praying for you and your fiance. And I know that's very hard right now, but I'm praying for you. I want to let you know. And Sammy, I hope you're doing well. Man, I wonder what Russell Moore would say. My friend Sammy is asking me a question, and I'm pretty sure he's joking, but he's saying, I wonder what Dr. Moore would say. I wonder what he would say. Dr. Russell Moore, Southern Baptist professor, and he's a smart guy. And so ask him for me, Sammy, and then let me know. All right, James, I see you, James on. I hope you're still balling. Johnny Montgomery, TikTok star right there. I see you, man. But that's it, man. That's the end of my video here. Again, you guys, let me know if you guys want me to cover specific stuff tomorrow. Ask me questions. Please let people know about this. I'm going to try my best to do this every day. Remember, I'm at home with my kids. We're doing school with them. And so I love my family. I got to serve my family first. But please let people know this might be helpful for them. And let's continue to be together. We're better together. That's a famous line that Saddleback likes to use a lot. And hey, we're better together as Christians all across the United States, California, and the world. So let's do this together. All right. IG, I'm out. See you later. Facebook, thanks guys for watching. Spread the link around. See you later. And to my YouTube channel, subscribe, subscribe, and check out my content. And I hope you guys are all safe, doing well. And I'll try to be back here tomorrow. See you later. Bye-bye.